It is November the 15th, 2018. My attribute is Imani Arrington-Bey. And first I'll be reading chapter 6 of the Circle 7 Quran, Life and Works of Jesus in India among the Muslims. The royal prince of India, Ravana, in the south, was met at the Jewish feast. Ravana was a man of wealth, and he was just, and with a band of Brahmic priests sought wisdom in the west. When Jesus stood among the Jewish priests and read and spoke, Ravana heard and was amazed. When he asked who Jesus was, from whence he came, and what he was, Chief Hillel said, "We call this day star from on high, for he has come to bring to men a light, the light of life, to lighten up the way of men and redeem his people of Israel." And Hillel told Ravana all about the child, about the prophecies concerning him, about the wonders of the night when he was born, about the visit of the Magian priest, about the way in which he was protected from the wrath of evil men, about his flight to Egypt land, and how then was serving with his father as a carpenter in Nazareth. Ravana was entranced and asked to know the way to Nazareth, that he might go and honor such a one as Son of Allah. And with his gorgeous train he journeyed and came to Nazareth of Galilee. He found the object of his search engaged in building dwellings for the sons of men. And when he first saw Jesus, he was climbing up a 12-step ladder, and he carried in his hands a compass, square, and axe. Ravana said, "All hail, most favored son of heaven." And at the end, Ravana made a feast for all the people of the town, and Jesus and his parents were the honored guests. For certain days, Ravana was a guest in Joseph's home on the Marmion Way. He sought to learn the secrets of the wisdom of the son, but it was all too great for him. And then he asked that he might be the patron of the child, might take him to the east, where he could learn the wisdom of the Brahms. And Jesus longed to go, and he might learn. And after many days, his parents gave consent. Then with proud heart, Ravana, with his train, began the journey towards the rising sun. And after many days, they crossed the sand and reached the provinces of Orissa, and the palace of the prince. The Brahmic priests were glad to welcome home the prince. With favor they received the Jewish boy, and Jesus was accepted as a pupil in the temple of Jagannath. And here he learned the Vedas and the Manic law. The Brahmic masters wondered at the clear conceptions of the child, and often were amazed when he explained to them the meaning of the law. Okay, that was chapter 7. I always thought it was longer. Alright, next I'll be continuing where I left off in chapter 4, section 22, Transgressions of the Jews. But first, I'll be reading the Fatiha. Let me find it right here. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Praise be to Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the Beneficent, the Merciful, Master of the Day of Requital. Thee do we serve, and thee do we beseech for help. Guide us on the right path, the path of those upon whom thou hast bestowed favors, not those upon whom wrath is brought down, nor those who go astray. Alright, section 22, Transgressions of the Jews, of chapter 4, the women. The people of the book asked thee to bring down to them a book from heaven. Indeed, they demanded of Moses a greater thing than that, for they said, "Show us Allah manifestly." So destructive punishment overtook them on account of their wrongdoing. Then they took the calf for a god, after clear signs had come to them. But we pardoned this, and we gave Moses clear authority. And we raised the mountain above them at their covenant. And we said to them, "Enter the door, making obeisance." And we said to them, Violate not the Sabbath. And we took from them a firm covenant. Then for their breaking their covenant, and their disbelief in the messages of Allah, and their killing the prophets wrongfully, and their saying, Our hearts are covered, nay, Allah has sealed them, owing to their disbelief. So they believed not, but a little. And for their disbelief, and for their uttering against Mary a grievous calumny, and for their saying, We have killed the Messiah, Jesus, son of Mary, the messenger of Allah, and they killed him not, nor did they cause his death on the cross. Nor did they cause his death on the cross, but he was made to appear to them as such.